So we relax, we let go of tension, we concentrate, we contemplate on what it is we're thinking, and we have a realization of the fact that we are the energy. So meditation, focusing on a thought and remembering my eternal identity. We talk about rebirth, and we all take many, many rebirths. And in every rebirth we have a different family, different lifestyle, different name, different connections. But throughout every different family, I am a soul. That never changes. And when we come to practice meditation, Raj Yoga meditation is here to share. Whoever shares their own experience and their own journey. And from that experience, they see the benefits. And they wish to share those benefits. So Raj Yoga meditation encourages us to do this for ourselves. No one can make us do this. No one can change us. There's wonderful stories of how when you practice Raj Yoga you change and you become very positive and happy-hearted. But whoever has become that, they have encouraged themselves to become that. No one says, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do the next thing. If it touches your heart, and when you come to a place like this, there is an atmosphere of being a soul consciousness. And every one of us are souls. Every one of us has all our journey recorded. Every one of us has come to some idea for themselves to come here. Or to come to a place like this. And when we come, we can feel very comfortable. But the magic doesn't come from whoever's telling you the experiences. It comes from feeling the vibration of those experiences and choosing to teach yourself to be peaceful. To be the energy, to begin to make decisions in a different way, to pull yourself out of the ordinary, mundane, where we scurry around and have a lot of stress and we're completely being challenged by all different situations. So Raj Yoga meditation, we come into newness, freshness. It's a new way of thinking because it's a long lost, now found way of thinking. It's the way we were. There's a song about that, the way we were. We were very, very conscious energy. And very positive, and we didn't have very much burden. But we've collected a burden. And we don't know how to get out of that. And the only way out is through freshness and newness. And when we come to somewhere like this, we can hear different ways to teach ourselves that freshness and that newness. And even step by step, little by little, we can feel wow, almost immediately, I talk from my own experience. The minute I came in connection with a place like this, I immediately felt, could use the word hope. Physically, I had a wonderful life. It's not that I had a bad life, but I knew this was different. This was going to give me inner peace, inner power, and some form of a deeper way of understanding. If we have health issues or emotional issues, we do need to go to people who know these things, know about these things. We can't just say, well, I do meditation and I'll be fine. We have to be very practical, because the body is a physical. It's a physical identity. It's made up of physical things. And we're talking about the energy here, which is spiritual. So we're teaching this spiritual part of us also to take responsibility for this. And my moods and the way I think. And for that, I need to, yes, think about it, but I also maybe need to ask people who know about the physical part of this. I can't just say I do meditation. So when we come here, we can take on board newness. And we use phrases, when we've been doing this for a while, that we start to become the masters of ourselves. Whereas before that, everyone else actually was my master, told me what to do, how to do it, why they didn't like this, they didn't like that. And we did everything to comply, because we like to keep things smooth. But it's a different kind of being a master. It's subtle. It's not up to be, wow, on show or anything. It's something for the self to know, and for the self to develop, and for the self to begin the process of recharging both the spiritual energy and the physical energy. Both happen, because the physical is supported by this energy here. So if I've forgotten about this energy here, it can be very, a lot of stress in trying to keep this going and do what's right. But when I start to realize this is the powerhouse, this is the energy which allows this to function. So to become your own person, newness, freshness, totally your own. And when you become your own, you will consider others so much more than you ever considered them before, and you'll see more and more clearly how kind they've been, how supportive they've been, which we can't take for granted, because that's the way they are, and I love them for being the way they are, but it's a different level of understanding the wonders of others. So it's not that you move away. No. As you begin to understand yourself, you begin to understand people around you. And if you're in a harmony with people around you, you are really lucky. Really lucky. And you can turn that harmony into genuine, deep love and thankfulness. Thank goodness. But we have to do it. Someone can sit and speak to you for a week, And you just think I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. But what was it they actually said? I have to practice it. I have to decide that I'm going to do this. And even inquire, what should I actually do? What could I do? What would be better? Step by step, you would always get reassurance from here. Always reassurance, because everyone who ever does this started off not knowing anything about it and just thinking life was the way it was, and that was it. I just keep going. Heavy stuff, light stuff, good stuff, not so good stuff, worry, happiness, all of this. That was it. That was life. But it becomes very different when you start to see yourself as the power for this and for this. Okay, so continue with your meditation. And remember that you are peace and silence. And within peace, there is everything. Everything. You just have to start opening it up. Shanti, we'll have a minute.
Om Shanti. I allow the body to sit quietly. I become aware of the many different energies that make up life. As the body sits quietly, I'm aware of the physical, the biological energies of this valuable instrument of mine. For a little while, I would like to turn my attention away from my physical energies and focus my energy inwards. Consciously, I allow this physical instrument of mine to let go of the tension in the muscles, my feet, my legs, my back, my arms, my shoulders, my neck, and even the muscles in my face. I let go of the tension of hanging on, and everything becomes calm and relaxed. And now, instead of looking outwards, I allow my mind to look within. Seeing the world outside, I choose, for a few moments, not to see it. I let the sounds of the external world fade into the background, so that they are no longer a distraction. And on the screen of my mind, I visualize a point of light. I can locate this point of light specifically. As the body sits quietly, I become aware of the life force, the source of life, in the center of my forehead, just behind. This is who I am. I am a point of eternal light. In this awareness of my eternal form, I gather the full force of my energy within. I know I am the master of this physical instrument. I can now direct the way in which my physical senses function, what it is I see through these eyes, what it is I choose to communicate through my lips, and even what it is I wish to absorb from the information coming to me through my ears. I, the being of light, the eternal soul, am the creator. I, this point of infinitesimal energy, am the master. Becoming aware of this, I am able to send out light and life throughout this physical body, and use this body for that which is constructive, that which is filled with goodness. Om Shanti.